Shalom, shalom. This is your brother Yakanan from the Sons of Asaph, and this is a warning that the mark is being manifested in Europe, and I just wanted to just kind of go over the they have a actual website up that you can go to and examine how it's gonna come to pass, okay? And this is happening right now, okay? And I believe that the reason why we're getting the bank closures, we just had recently the credit unions to close, is because of this right here. The reason why the banks are closing, the credit unions and so forth, is because of this. Because they're bringing in and instituting the same thing over here in America. Okay? That's why. All right? They have to cause the chaos before they can implement it. All right? That's the agenda of the elites, the international bankers. Okay? They like to cause chaos and then come up with a solution. All right? All right? Inflation is out of hand already, so expect it to get worse. And this is what they have in mind. But let's just get into it a little bit. The European digital identity for all Europeans. Okay? And this is how they're going to implement the MOTB, the mark of the beast. They're going to implement this by way of this digital identity. Okay? All you had to do is look over at China and what they're doing. Okay? They have the people under constant surveillance. You have to have a digital ID in order to do business in China. Okay? All right, you have to have a digital ID in order to do business, right? So, as we know in the scriptures, what does it say? It says in Revelations 13 and 16 that it's going to come upon all. Okay, let's just read that real quick. Salakia. All right, Revelation 13 and 16. And he causes all. Who's the he? That will be your international banking families. They're going to institute this. They're calling for this to happen, okay, so they can continue their rulership. All right, because the dollar is starting to fail, so they're stepping in and bringing in a digital currency. All right, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark. Okay, hopefully they won't take the video down because I say mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay, so you're not going to be able to buy or sell without this technology. Okay, so it begins with the digital ID. All right, they're going to get your biometrics. All right, your fingerprint, your eye scan, and so forth. They're going to have your birth certificate, everything on it. And then later on, they're going to institute the small grain of rice that they can put all that information into, and then it's going to go into your hand or into your forehead. All right. So let's read about this. The digital identity for all Europeans, a personal digital wallet for EU citizens and residents. Okay. The EU identity will be available to EU citizens, residents, and businesses who want to identify themselves or provide confirmation of certain personal information. It can be used for both online and offline public and private services across the EU. Every EU citizen and resident in the Union will be able to use a personal digital wallet. Okay, so they're coming in with the digital wallet in which you can have digital money put on, the central bank digital currency. All right, and this is their president of the commission. All right, and they talk about the benefits, of course. All right. The right of every person eligible for a national ID card to have a digital digital identity that is recognizable anywhere in the EU. A simple and safe way to control how much information you want to share with services that require sharing of information. Operated via digital wallets available on mobile phone apps and other devices to identify online and offline, store, exchange information provided by governments, name, surname, date of birth, nationality. Store and exchange the information provided by trusted private sources. Use the information as confirmation of the right to reside, to work, or to study in a certain member state. Okay? So, all your information is going to go into this digital wallet. Okay? Alright? And they're bringing this forth because their economy is crashing. They're not doing this to for the people's sake. They're doing this for their own sake, all right, to keep the people under their control, all right. So they're bringing forth the central bank digital currency in order to keep the people under their control. That's just the way it's going to happen here as well, okay. All right, we're going to a few things here. Let's see here. Talks about practical use. All right, public services such as requesting birth certificates, medical certificates, reporting a change of address, opening a bank account, tax filings, applying for a university at home or in another member state, storing a medical prescription that can be used anywhere in Europe, proving your age, renting a car, using a digital driving license, checking into a hotel. Okay, so you can see how when they make this mandatory, in which people are going to have to take it because they're going to be ushering out universal basic income, okay? All right, they've already stated that they're going to usher out universal basic income in Europe, right? So you're not going to be able to receive those funds unless you have the digital wallet. So it's going to be the same way here. All right, applying for bank loans, you're going to have it. All right, and you can go through this in your spare time. It's right online. I just thought I would show you and that this is coming into fruition. Okay, the MOTB is manifesting itself in Europe. Okay, and it's going to come over here. That's why we have the banks in disarray right now. Okay. All right. Okay. And of course, also too, in order to get online, all right, you're gonna have to. They're gonna make it so you can't get online unless you authorize. You authenticate yourself through your digital ID. That's coming as well. All right. All right, so you can read this in your spare time. I just thought I would go over a little bit of it with you. That it is here. It's gonna come to America, and there's no doubt about it. Okay. With that, I say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Rekakadash. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, and shalom to the believers, and double honors to the elders at Great Millstone. Shalom.